taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick. Getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Cardinals offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, my goodness, you may want to tear up your scouting report because this offense just broke a tendency. 3rd down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it well, and pick up the first down. Love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed them to get to the corner.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Van Dyke. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. That's good execution on the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
And the back gets the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Three guys up front, lined up. It's first down. He finds the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Encroachment. Defense.
So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line with spurts. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to run for the first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch, get a little bit closer to the marker. The completion sets up a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw behind his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Second down after that previous play. Escapes the pocket. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The Cardinals come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for first down.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Here's the second down play. Completion on first down, looking to throw it again. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now here's the toss play. The Cardinals pick up enough yardage for a first down. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Catch made over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back in motion now. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back.
Open receiver downfield, misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense flexing and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. Team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Van Dyke. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Single back, takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Fires it to the wide out. And he's got it. Brought down quickly at the 14. The offense is in the red zone.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the 1st down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the right side. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long and the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Louisville. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Van Dyke. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Out of the gun now on third down. Punt over the middle. It's Brooks. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Physical running, fights off the defender. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency to come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores. All of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? Not much on that play, brought down short. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. With more pre-snap movement. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Automatic at the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Van Dyke. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on as much time as possible. Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this 3rd and long. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stouts a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.